I'm recording in Finland right now, and you can see spring is coming. We still have some snow. This was a place for cross-country skiing, so it's really nice weather today, and there won't be any snow very soon. But anyway, so religion isn't the cause of OCD or waswasa, anxiety or depression, just as dirty hands, asymmetrical books on a shelf, or stoves being on or off isn't the cause of OCD. People with OCD respond to things that they think are important and need to be or should be or ought to be done, fixed, just to make things feel right. The meaningful content of those words are constructions of their imaginations, which you believe ought to be done or needs fixing or should be a certain way. It very likely differs from my conception or other people's conceptions. So these obligations are so often just fabrications of our minds. I think you already know this, but I'm going to explain why religion is useful in overcoming OCD. But I'd just like to note that I'm not saying anything about any certain religion. I'm talking about religion in general as a concept and belief in God as a general rule, right? I'm suggesting religion can be a great asset for two major reasons. Number one, while it's true that definitive scientific evidence does not exist to prove or disprove a certain religion without metaphysical presuppositions, it is my belief that people with an optimistic outlook on life are more likely to believe in God, and people that are pessimistic are more likely to be atheists. I'm not saying it's always that way. I'm saying that's just my experience. Right? Number two, belief in some higher power can help provide grounding for transcending OCD and anxiety. It's that view, the religious world paradigm, in which you're more than just a physical entity with a series of biochemical impulses. You have a soul and a creator. This is the basis of Islamic psychology, and there's a long history of Islamic psychology and was renewed in the 20th century by Malik Badri. I am unaware of Christian psychology. Only psychologists who are Christian. Cursory search usually lists philosophers such as Søren Kierkegaard or other Christian philosophers who may have influenced psychology, but I'm not aware of a standalone Christian school. Likewise, in Judaism, I'm not aware of any school of Jewish psychology outside of esoteric Kabbalistic ideas. I'm unaware of any mainstream Jewish schools of psychology. They may exist, but I haven't been able to find any information about them. Do you need to be a theist? Do you need to believe in God, be religious to overcome mental health issues? I'm not making that claim. What I am saying is that belief in God is a better mindset. Not in some sense of Pascal's wager or like fire insurance, right? Like just in case. What I'm saying is it's a commitment to accepting something that may not be 100% scientifically verifiable, that provides a satisfactory explanation of the world. Also, remember, this is a part of OCD and anxiety, wanting to know everything possible, for sure, in order to mentally commit or to feel secure, right? So my belief is that Western societies suffer from a loss of the supernatural. Science has been turned into a de facto religion for many. If that's your position, it's okay. It might be wise at some point to reconsider your relationship to these metaphysical things, but if not, it's your decision. It's fine. So what would I recommend, just anecdotally? Really try to find what you believe to be true, even if it's outside of what you consider your current identity. Okay, we're all born in a certain society, and we all have certain rules, and we're all told to believe certain things. It doesn't make those things untrue, right? What I'm saying, though, is that outside my studies in psychology, I'm currently writing my PhD in theology, and it deals in part with religion and identity. And it's very interesting for me to explore how people accept or reject, how they deal with different ideas from different cultures and different religions, right? So, if you find comfort in your religion and believe it's true, don't change anything. I'm not suggesting that at all, okay? For me, I had to probe my own beliefs very deeply. It should be acknowledged that even if you reject other religions, there are practices that are useful, that sprang from that environment. For example, Buddhism isn't really theistic, but they've developed excellent breathing practices, likewise mindfulness meditations, because meditation is important to their religion, or philosophy, whichever term you prefer. Likewise, I really believe Ayurvedic medicine works, but I'm not Hindu. Ayurvedic medicine sprang from a Hindu environment. They also have their own breath work, pranayama. It's very useful. Yet, I limit myself to practices that don't invoke other gods, for example. That's my red line. And we all have our own limits, and we should live by them. And there are also things that are on the cusp of metaphysics and science, like sound therapy. And I wrote an unpublished paper on this issue, and maybe in another video I'm going to explore sound therapies, because I think it's very interesting and it can be very helpful, I think. But we'll see. Anyway, the bottom line is, find what you believe to be true, despite your cultural background, and have it become a source of strength rather than something confusing, frightening, or burdensome, right? Because the way you conduct your life and your own metaphysical principles are really going to help you through OCD, because the point is that you're able to transcend, go beyond the problems of OCD, anxiety, and depression, right? Thanks very much. The next video is going to be on exercise and mental health, and I have a lot of interest in this subject personally because it really helped me, and I have so much I want to say about it. So maybe even make it 2 parts, I don't know. But thanks very much. Please follow and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.